somewhere along this road is my campsite. I think this is it. I don't see the host here. I'm supposed to check in on arrival, but she must be gone. So Mojo and I are just going to snoop around, get a lay of the land, and meet her when she gets here. It's very peaceful here. Definitely in the middle of nowhere. It's outside of the town of Cazenovia, Wisconsin. Population 315. Kind of in the driftless area of Wisconsin. Very peaceful, very green, pretty, quiet. It's a nice little stop. It was only about 4 hours from my house, so that was a nice test run for Mojo. And he did good. He did good. He panted a little bit, but he seems to be much happier riding in the front of the van where he can see me and I can reach down and pet him. So, as you can tell, he's over it and having fun exploring. I'm optimistic that this is going to go well. So green. Mojo likes it here. He's got his blinky ball. He's already explored some of the woods here. Hello. It is dinner time. And I'm in the mood for tacos. It's a new mug that I made in pottery class. I love this baby blue color. Really. And the handle. Yum. This hit the spot. And coffee in the morning. Love this camp chair that my son got me. Whoops, almost tipped over there. It rocks and it reclines so you can look up at the stars. Just enjoying the quiet morning with my coffee and my puppy and my book. It's a beautiful day. It's nice and cool. The menu for the second night was cheeseburgers and fried potatoes with some veggies. It's raining this morning, so we're just sitting in the van with the mosquito screen up. Mojo's resting on the bed, and I'm just going to have some coffee before we take off to our next spot. Oh, and look at this little visitor. I hope this is where I'm supposed to be. We'll see. This doesn't look right. Okay, so this guy pulled in. There were chickens and trucks, and I thought, this old guy came out and I said, I don't think I'm in the right place. He said, oh yeah, you are. He said, follow me, I'll be on this four-wheeler. So here we go. I'm following him on the four-wheeler. Maggie's mirror. Oh, there's the sign. I just pulled in too soon. Okay. Interesting. So, yep, I was close. All right. Interesting. Not what I expected. I hope I don't get stuck back here. Nowhere once again. Well, there's a camper down here. I hope I didn't break my mirror there. this land, though, man. Yeah, I'm glad he's directing me in here because I never would have thought that this is where I'm supposed to be. Interesting. Mojo. Hi, puppy. Hi. You shake? Shake? Hi. How you doing? How you doing, puppy? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Good morning. Well, last night was my third night on the road with Mojo. And new campsite. Got here about 3 o'clock yesterday. And it's beautiful. It's very remote. I mean, the owner's house is not far away, but it is back in the woods, and I had to drive through like a grass path to get here. And you know, the embedded in nature is awesome, but one of the turns was really sharp, and I scraped the side of my van on a tree because it was like too tight. It's like, shoot. And tree branches were knocking my roof fans. No damage seems to be done there, but it's like, the website didn't say anything about this. Also, I thought I was going to be like within a very short hike to the Chippewa River, and I can't find it. I can't find the river. And what I did find, though, was a lot of ticks, and had a hard time sleeping last night because I kept imagining ticks crawling on me. And a couple times I was right. One did, I think, bite me on my neck. I actually saved it. I feel like I read somewhere that if you get bit by a tick and you have issues, it's helpful if you save the tick. So I have the little bastard in a jar. So anyway, I'm you know, I had DEET on, and Mojo's been treated, and I had long sleeves, and we took just a very short hike, and somehow we have ticks. So I'm not liking that. So I was supposed to stay here again tonight, but I'm going to boogie out of here, and I found a place on a little lake about, much closer to where my final destination is going to be for the last 2 nights. So I'm just going to do that. This wasn't expensive at all. No fault of the host. He was very pleasant, and he guided me out here behind, I followed his 4-wheeler out here, but I had wished I was in a 4-wheeler instead of my van. Anyway, we slept good. It's been rainy, it's muggy. There was kind of an extreme heat thing yesterday. We were okay with fans and stuff, but Anyway, without the river here, there's just nothing for me to do, and I don't want to get any more ticks on me than I had yesterday. So we're going to move on. And I've treated some of my clothes with permethine. See if that helps a little bit. I suspect that Mojo and Mr. Curly Hair here is harboring some in his coat when he comes in, but kind of brushing him and seeing, and I haven't seen any on him. But I don't know. I mean, I was expecting it. I know the mosquitoes and ticks are bad this year, but they're sneaky little bastards. So anyway, just kind of sitting here in the van. I have a fan blowing on me, coffee. Mojo's napping up on the bed. Reading a good book. The Joy of True Meditation, Jeff Foster. Just getting started on it. A friend of mine had read it and had read me some passages from the book, and it's like, oh, I got to get that book. So I'm anxious to dive into that. I finished one book yesterday, and I'm not bored. I could literally sit in my van and entertain myself for days, I think. I have books, journals. Another thing is I'm not getting a good self signal here. I had downloaded some movies to watch, but I wasn't really able to open them. So, anyway, I'm going to get back to my book and my coffee. I just wanted to say good morning, and I hope you all are having a great day. Bye. Okay, now I am at Weber Lake in Ironwood, Michigan, or outside of Ironwood. It's about 20 miles away, and much nicer. It's a super clean little campground, and the lake is nice. There are a lot of people here swimming, and much happier here. Still no Celsius. And now our last stop is at Little Girls Point, also out of Ironwood, Michigan, but it's right on Lake Superior. So Mojo's here checking out the new smells, getting all the sniffs in. We're literally right across the street from Lake Superior. It's awesome. And there she is. Ah, so peaceful. Love it. Nobody down there. One person way down there. I love having the beach to myself. Mojo dug a hole to stay cool. Hello. It is Sunday night, and I am on Lake Superior, Little Girls Point. They have a little campground here, and they are booked every weekend, I think, from now until forever. But they had Sunday and Monday available, so here it is. It's Sunday, and I'm here. So we got here this afternoon. I've already done a little rock hunting, but boy, what a disappointment. I didn't find anything that even remotely resembled an agate. I found some pretty rocks, though. But let me turn this around and give you a little view of something other than me. So anyway, our little forest here. I love how bright green it is. The sun peeking through. I'm sitting in my wonderful camp chair, and I made a fire. I actually was successful tonight. It sure feels good. It's kind of chilly here. There's Mojo. There's Mojo. Mojo, don't get too close to fire. You back it up because you're hot. And my dinner is cooking. It's steak is done. I'm just waiting for the potatoes. And peppers and onions. There's some campsites over there. How nice would that be? I'm happy with mine though too. I like having the woods. I have the best of both worlds. I have all day to explore Lake Superior. Look at that though. There's my van. I sure love my van. I need a name for my van. Send me suggestions. Nothing's singing to me yet. Look at that cute puppy. Look at that cute puppy. There's Mojo Man. Good morning. It's Monday, my last full day here. I'm at Little Girls Point outside of Ironwood, right on Lake Superior. And it is a gorgeous morning. It is nice and cool here, a nice break from the heat that we've had. Just drinking some coffee and have my book here. I'm ready to go over and look for some rocks. Maybe get there early and see what the waves brought in last night. Hope I have better luck than I did yesterday. Yesterday was a bust. All right, I'll check in later. Good morning. And just like that, it's time to go home. One more glance at this Lake Superior. Mojo did great on his first trip. We had an awesome time. Can't wait to do it again. But now it's time to head home. See you later. Say hi, Mojo. Hi, Mojo.